I'm the Junkman, and I just redid my garage. So let's go on through the door. Let's check it out. Okay, well, we're just coming in my garage here. This is the landing from inside the house here. We'll start on this side of the garage, show you what I did. First off, you can see here, I kind of did a sort of a chair rail in some diamond plate here, and then with some paneling, I just painted a grayish color. And going along the wall here, this was just kind of a blank wall. Put up shelves. Of course, we painted the whole garage, and I built these cabinets here, mainly to hide superfluous stuff, much like my air hoses and extension cords, whatnot. And I made these sliding doors because where I'm standing here, I would have a car parked in here, so I didn't really want to have swing out doors, so I kind of improvised. I actually used some cabinet drawer slides to actually make this work, and just made a face frame. The other side is here, and of course you can see just more stuff in there. Up above here, got my library, which I haven't got everything out here. I'm not 100% done, but a lot of people have been wanting to see this video, so I kind of cheated and went a little quicker than I wanted to making this. So got a lot of all my service manuals for all the vehicles and motorcycles, and then other books and catalogs, stuff that isn't on the internet, some of the printed stuff. I got them in binders and things. A few motorcycle parts here that I'll probably be getting rid of here soon. Also, this is also the cat's domain. We have two cats. One's mine, one's my wife. So, we need a place to store their supplies. So I just made a cabinet and some cheap doors, and those open there. Decided I had this room here, so I decided to make a cat bed. I got to make a sign that says kitty display shelf, but since the cats roam out here. Keep the food out here. This is, you're probably wondering what the hell this thing is. This is our automatic litter box, I guess you could say. It's pretty big, but it works. If you got the space, and you have cats, I highly recommend it. But it's kind of an R2, looks like R2-D2, but cats love it. Moving along here, of course, like I said, this garage has to function as a lot of different things. It's where the cats eat and sleep. We store house stuff in here, and of course, gotta have a freezer full of meat, pork and beef and such. It's a good place for it. I don't have any other good place for it. This corner here is kind of a catch-all right now. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to organize it. Maybe put some doors on this, or build a cabinet out from here. Haven't decided, so that's kind of unfinished. Going around here, these are the original garage doors that came with the house. I'm going to replace those with some insulated ones with some frosted windows or something that's obscured. Let a little more natural light in here. If you look up here, I put a shelf up here. This will be purely for display because obviously it wouldn't be too practical. But I'll get some more decor stuff out. Moving along over here, of course, this is the motorcycle side of the garage. Over here is where we'll park the good car, our good trip car, that we don't drive that often, to keep it out of the elements. And I have a lot of bikes in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, 8 counting the project bike is in here. Plus I got more out in the sheds that are outside. This is just the main area I work in. And of course, right here, you've seen this time and time again. If you watch my videos, you've seen this thing, my motorcycle lift. People are going to ask me, so I'll just tell. This is the one from Harbor Freight. It's had about a little over 10 years. Is it perfect? No, but it's lasted this long. I've gotten a heck of a lot of use out of it. Works as a table. You know, if you don't want to spend $800 on the really good professional lifts, this is a great alternative. Moving along here, I have not done any upgrades to electrical yet. That's still on the plans. Same with running my air lines, so I just have a small air compressor in here for my little needs. Over here, this is my workbench area. Of course, as you can see, I got the engine out of this bike. I'm doing some modifications and filming that as well. I got an old cheap PC out here. It's running XP. Mainly just a music player. Got all my MP3s on it. You know, get on the internet, look up, order parts, look at parts diagrams. I keep all my records, my service records for all the bikes that I have, and then various other information about all my vintage bikes, things like that. These are just cheap pantry cabinets. Put them up and over the refrigerator type cabinets, painted them up, put some hardware on them, and keep a lot of my tools that are kind of hard to store outside, out of mind kind of thing. Got storage or display space above them. Pegboard for just some of the stuff, mainly like, you know, hammers and things that I use a lot. And of course this actually is another Harbor Freight special. Got this on a clearance deal. I mean, they still offer this, but they were, I don't know, it was cheaper than dirt, so I couldn't pass it up. And actually, you know, I glued it all together rather than just using all the fasteners, so it's really solid, and it served me pretty well. Outside, I do have a big workbench that's heavier that I can mount vise mounted to and things like that. A few more drawers. I put in a door to the outside so I wouldn't have to go through the house. 36-inch door, and so I can get a motorcycle through there. It may not look like it, but it can. It's mainly just a man door, go in and out easy, because I work on things out just on the other side of the door there. Bench grinder, decent sized drill press for when I need to use those kind of tools. My main toolbox, storing most of my hand tools and other various things. A few small electric tools and specialty tools. I put up more shelving over here, more display up top. Of course, got the stereo speakers, 4 speakers in here. Decent sounds, good bookshelf speakers. And then we're kind of back around to all the bikes here. I mean, it's a tight squeeze, but I do have to do some musical bikes once in a while. But you know, it's not that bad. I open the door, roll a few out, and to get to them, you know, the off-road stuff usually only ride once or twice a week. I commute every day on my Buell over there, and then my BMW. Me and the wife take long trips on that on the weekends. So that's right there. Got my trials bike back there. Barn Fresh bikes under this cover here. My race bike, the wife's race bike, my dual sport, because I like to do that too. And then of course we're got my next project, which you'll see that in another series when I get that done. I'm working on that currently, as you can see. It's tore apart. Kind of stalled out on this because I wanted to get the garage done, so it'd be easier to work. A little bit better lighting. I got some fluorescent lights and then some other kind of pseudo studio type lighting to help with that. So hopefully my videos will have a little bit better production values. But like you see this video, this is purely a hobby for me. I don't do any of this for a living. These videos are just for fun, just a hobby. You may have seen the short 30-second commercial in front of them. I mean, if you didn't know, you know, I get paid for that. Very little. I mean, I don't have a big viewership, but I got quite a few that have been asking for this video, so that's why this has happened. So that's about it. Just wanted to show you this. If you want to ask any questions about anything you see, put a comment in the bottom of this video. Also, there's some more pictures underneath the video here. And I'm the Junk Man, and we'll see you in the next video. You like it up there? Yeah, that's your kitty shelf, isn't it? That's your new bed. No more sleeping on the floor for you.